Hello, YouTube. It's me, Bobcat1939. Day three. Day three. Look at me. I'm ahead of myself already. Day two. I mean, of E3. Got my numbers confused already. Nintendo conference is 17 minutes away. I'll be making a video on that later today, probably. First, I'd like to talk about the EA and Ubisoft conferences that were yesterday. So let's start off with E3. I am totally confused and asleep. I'll try and get this over with as quick as possible for you. Mass Effect 3, that'll be released March 6th, 2012. As we've seen from the trailers, it looks good. Shepard arrives on Earth. It seems to have a kind of common storyline that's in games these days, like they warned us it was coming, but we didn't listen. So, yeah, that looks good. It could be cool. Need for Speed The Run. It's called that for a reason because there's a bit of running in it. And there's quick time. It's very confusing. I might get Need for Speed because I was a fan of Underground. Not been a fan since Underground. But it'll be nice to see what they do with The Run. Star Wars Old Republic. It looks good. As I said before, looks kind of not glitchy, but it doesn't look that smooth running. But who knows? We'll see it at work, I guess. Later in E3. I don't know if there'll be multiplayer. There usually is in these kind of games. How it works is another thing I like to see. Now SSX, that looks great. I love SSX. PS3 gets a Fuji map, Mount Fuji, for SSX, and I've always been a big fan of the franchise. That comes out January 2012. I will definitely be getting that game. FIFA 12, Madden 12. Those kind of came near enough around the same time. I'm not a fan of sporting games, but I'm sure for the sporting games fans, they look good. More tactical defending, more control over the game altogether. Meh. We'll see how that goes. Sports games are always good for EA. It's what keeps them really going, to be honest. Sim Social for Facebook, I don't know. I don't know what to think of that, but who knows? It might be good. Who knows? Reckoning, I'm unsure about that. Not much was said about it. Not much gameplay. But I'm sure it could be decent. It looks like kind of a cross between Dragon Age and stuff like that. So we'll see. Overstrike by Insomniac Games, people who make Resistance. The game seems funnily scripted. It's got the 4 main characters in a team kind of thing. We have quite a bit of that these days. Things like Team Fortress, A-Team kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That seems like it could be very well scripted. I'd like to see more of that, and might get that. Who knows? Battlefield 3. That was a big game. It looks good, graphics are great, multiplayer looks amazing. There's a multi-platform beta coming out in September. It seems like a very serious game from the bit that they showed. It doesn't seem too fast-paced. Let me just adjust the camera because I'm showing not much of myself. There we go. It doesn't seem very fast-paced. People have been comparing it to Modern Warfare 3, and to be honest, they seem like totally different games. This seems a lot more serious and realistic, whereas Modern Warfare 3 seems a lot more action-packed and Michael Bay written, with explosions, and Battlefield doesn't seem that fast-paced. For a lot of the gameplay that it showed, it was just going across a big desert in a tank. But apart from that, it does look honestly amazing. So I might see that. Yeah, that was EA. Altogether, I think they do well. I was hoping they'd mention maybe something about Darkspore, maybe something about possible Spore game, but I'm a huge fan of that, and The Sims. So it would have been nice to see more on that, but, you know, can't always get what you want. Now, Ubisoft. Their conferences are usually thrown together last minute and don't usually go too smoothly. But I think it went well. I think it went well compared to last year's E3. for Ubisoft. Okay, so first they came out with Rayman Origin. It's a 2D platformer, and there was a lot of complaining about that on the live stream. People saying that they wanted a real game, but to be honest, you've got to look at it this way. At the end of the day, teenagers and adults aren't the only audience for game producers. I mean, this is obviously a game for everyone, but mainly it's going to be aimed at kids about 8 to 12. And for them, it looks great. Heck, I think it looks great. I might see how that goes. Now, Driver San Francisco. That looks... I don't know, I think Driver San Francisco is a push in the right direction. I think. I don't know. It could go well, but who knows? I mean, it's another driving game. Driving games don't seem to be as popular as they used to be honest. But there's a few things coming out, we'll see. Far Cry 3, that was great. The trailer for that was amazing. Literally, I was watching it gobsmacked because it was great. The gameplay looks amazing, graphics great, as usual, Far Cry games. Not much else shown about that though. Furious 4, looks like World War II crossed with Borderlands. Again, like Overstrike, have that kind of 4-team thing, with the big guy and the small guy and the people who are engineers. You know, that kind of thing. So who knows? That could be decent. Ting Ting game. It could be okay. Not my sort of thing. Again, like Rayman, I think it's just for the younger audience. There's more shown for Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Looks very badass. There's going to be a Ghost Recon Online for free. There's a lot of that going on, talking about online features and it being free. I think that's a bit of a punch under the belt for Call of Duty, really. Trackmania 2, that looks good. That looks like it could go well. Raving Rabbits, that looks good for Kinect. It looks really good, to be honest. The way they showed it working with Kinect, I thought that was good. Just Dance 3, that looks good as usual. Just Dance games are amazing. I always find them fun. That'll be released October 11th. Rocksmith was also announced. Rocksmith looks like it could be very successful, though not a lot of information, just a trailer about playing guitar and stuff like that. So yeah, that looks good. What else was there? There's still quite a lot to get through, to be honest. Oh wait, no there isn't. And then the last one that they showed was Assassin's Creed Revelations. That was the biggest point for Ubisoft. That was what everyone was waiting for, and they delivered. They showed some new features like flamethrower, zipline, and a huge bomb. Showed the old features, the fighting techniques, all that. They showed a in-depth trailer. The music behind it was good, and I think Assassin's Creed Revelations could be a really well-selling game. From what it looks. I mean, I'm getting it, definitely. I will definitely be getting Assassin's Creed Revelations. It looks amazing. They had, of course, loads of people saying, hurry up with Assassin's Creed, hurry up with Assassin's Creed. And when it came out, you had everyone going, oh, it looks... But it doesn't look rubbish. It looks good. I think Ubisoft has done a good job on it, as always. And I would like to see more of that. And they didn't show any of the multiplayer, sadly. But I would love to see a lot more of that shown. Because we've had some leaked pictures about the multiplayer. And information like you can customise your own character on multiplayer. But it'll be nice to see what else they bring out for that. Right, I'm going to start a quick video about Sony. And then I've got to watch the Nintendo conference. So thank you for watching. Tell me what you think about Assassin's Creed, various other games, Battlefield, all that. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like the video, do that stuff, pass it to friends. And I will see you soon with the Sony conference video and the Nintendo conference video. Bye.